Enjoy yourself, fool.
Go fuck yourself, Iceman. It's time to do some laddering. Laddering on the Snarf Stones. Oh, God. Oh, my golly. Just adjust my face. Hello. Hello. How are you? Guess what? We're my little questeronis here. You know what? The festival begins. Play 3 games of Arena. Oh, I can't even kill it. No. Play 30 mage class cards. Even mages struggle with that with all the random spells they're getting. Oh. Oh my god, the salt is in fact correct. It is real, it is there. Hey, hello, hey! Hey! How are you? How the fuck are you? What's going on, man? What is up? I am pumped and hyped because it's 1:15 and I got up at 7:45 this morning and worked out at the gym! Doing bicycle crunches. Ah! Doing planks. Ah! Vibrating with intensity, man. That's so great. That's so good. Excellent. Larry says, now the question is what deck you playing? Let me show you what deck I'm playing. I just want to do it, man. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the discard lock. Boom. Disco lock time. Let's rank up. Bah. Now, I want you to know that there is typically, I think, something that is thematically true about this here show here on Day 9 TV is that we almost always are a highly interactive, I'm a talkable person. I'm a talkable person. I'm talkable bigly. I'm normally a very talkative person. But there might be periods today where I'm just going to stop and go, because I'm distracted by a coding problem. I was right smack fucking dab in the middle of it. And I love coding problems. So I want to talk a little bit about the nature of awesomeness related to coding. I want to talk about coroutines, which are amazing. By the way, what are the odds, do you think, of discarding Twisting Nether? It's about a 40-40 chance. Archon Metal says, have you seen the new Warlock Legend, Disco Locked Interactivity? Yes, in case you haven't seen the new Warlock Legend, it is a 5-mana 1/6 with lifesteal that reads, gain +1 attack for each card you have discarded this game. What are the odds? We didn't play anything, so I kind of want to fire it out, but, you know, we'll see. Oh, by the way, Golden was streaming, and I cheered him for 40 bits. Oh. Keeper of Dust is, if you want to talk about was your coding problem, I might at some point. I might go into that at some point. I might go into it at some point. I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet, because there's an important thing in the problem-solving process that well, at least that I do, as it relates to... Well, okay, so, let me talk about the problem-solving process, right? The problem-solving process. And I want to talk about the creative problem-solving process first, because it kind of informs how I feel about a lot of non-creative and more functional problem-solving. So when I say creative problem-solving, this would be something like, I want to write a murder mystery that is set in, let's say, a fantasy setting, like traditional Lord of the Rings high fantasy. And it's a murder mystery, so it's about an investigator who's trying to solve a murder in that setting, and I want it to have the feeling of noir. No! Yes! That's so fucking amazing! Woo! Alright, so let's say here's our creative problem. Alright, our creative problem is we want to write a noir novel set in a high fantasy setting about a detective trying to solve a murder, right? You can kind of wrap your head around this. What it is, what our goal is, what we're trying to do, and all that sort of good jazz. Now, I will note that you might encounter some initial problems if you're trying to solve this, like what is the nature of the murder? How much high fantasy elements do we want? So on and so forth. And if this is, I bet you we're going to just discard this. Just boom, out it's going to come. Woo, that was close. An important thing to note in this whole process is that there's a lot of questions that are still up in the air And so if I went to someone and said, hey, here's a novel I'm writing, give me some help, it's almost too unstructured of a problem because I haven't made enough decisions to make it a small constrained one. Because if I'm doing something where I am able to give specific questions, like, okay, I want this sort of magic in the world, and I want it to be reasonably commonly accessible, but I want this to have been the murder. So I'm trying to figure out what sort of clues could be left behind by that sort of magic that could be seen at the scene of the murder, right? That's a very specific question for our noir high fantasy novel for us to begin to solve. Or I should say, for us to begin to have a discussion around this one. Close. And so, until I'm able to get to those types of questions, I think it's incorrect in the creative process to even ask or talk much about your creative work. You need to have some meat there to work with before we can look at it. Or, you know, if we're talking about a game, it might be something like, instead of saying, how should I play this character? How should I be thinking of in terms of improving this character? You might just say, like, dude, before even asking me how to play Lena properly, just play a few games with Lena so we can look at them, right? Give me something to look at. Give me something concrete to work with. This asshole. So that's a bit where I'm at with my coding problem, is that the route that I've gone down, I believe will not work. Oh, you gonna trade me? You gonna trade me? Bitch. Line 6. Yeah, I do think I'm the luckiest guy there is. We're even gonna rip a Mortal Coil here, which is incredible. And... damn. So I have a coding problem, and the route that I went down doesn't work, and I'm trying to figure out how to even define the problem well enough to begin to make a second attempt at resolving it. Which is great, which is totally fine, which is something that I would love to do right now. But I looked and it was 1:03, which meant I needed to be live immediately! So I have 9 cards in hand, and if I discard one of these two and they come back, then that's okay. That's not the best one to have discarded. This deck completes the quest. Great. Let me show you the nut draw right here. This draw is going to tickle you right now. See this? See this Corrupting Mist? Blam! There it is. Run out this one. Hit him with this. Boom. There it is. Stonehill. No problem. This guy's dead at the end of the turn. Works kind of like comically well. Good American Guy says, a while back you said that you weren't sure game knowledge in Dota was good enough to be a suitable host for any events that shoot. No, to cast, I do not think I have enough game knowledge to be a suitable caster. Which is, I mean, for instance, so Good American Guy, what makes being a host easy is that I can say, alright, here's the heroes, they have these heroes that have these qualities, that other team has those heroes with those qualities. Panel, analyze it for me, right? It's like very easy for me to do that. I get to completely defer all that shit, so. And now that I think of it, I misspeak enough that I may have said host when I didn't mean to. So, could also be my bad. By the way, I'd like to give a shout out to Corrupting Mist. Oh! Sierra says, Machine did a really good job hosting at Boston Major with basically no Dota experience. That guy is a fucking great host. He is just fucking good, man. Just good, good, good. Through and through. 3 and 3 is 6, and 6 and 2 is not enough. Damn. So, how do we want to do this? I think that the correct play is to run out the Lakari Fellhound first and see what gets chucked. Somewhat less than ideal. That's okay. Subby says I took vacation time from work to watch the International. Yes, August 7th to 12th, August 7th to 12th, August 7th to 12th. Go EG, go Team Liquid. I got no shame in my who's this asshole? I can't believe he's done this. Alright, so at the start of his turn, he's actually going to lose all those guys. I don't even want to play this. It's just too risky at this point. So these guys are going to die. Start his turn. Boom, they're gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool, we got him.
Out of my jungle.
My big goal, here's the metric along which I hope you evaluate my commentary at Zedotus. First of all, can we just outright kill him? We can deal... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not fucking quite, right? Not quite.
I wonder.
Let me see if I can recount. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 12, and 5. Nah, I don't think I can. 12 and 5 is not enough. Okay. So we're going to... How many do we have left? We have 4 cards left in the deck. Change of plans. I'm not actually going to use this Mortal Coil, because I think we actually might be running for a few more turns. I just want to chill for a moment. It may have been better to run in, and trade these two so I could respond to fresh one, but I think that's fine. Hope you get twisting nether. Hope you never, ever, ever draw a twisting nether. The metric for which I'm evaluating if I succeed as a host at TI is if there are ways in which I can communicate the gist of what's happening. That's what I'm hoping. There's not going to be a newbie stream this year, and I don't necessarily believe that there should be a newbie stream. I don't think that it is like a success case to be able to say, here is you know, a stream where you go to that tells you a different set of information. I'm kind of the opinion that the casting should incorporate sophisticated Wait, they announced a newbie stream? There's a newbie stream this year? Really? I thought there was definitely no newbie stream.
Gul'dan versus.
Can someone link me to this? Is there an official Dota 2?
Fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Huh. Really? Surprises the shit out of me. I just didn't realize there even was one. For whatever reason, I thought that there was absolutely no newbie stream this year. Look at that. It says it right there. Newcomer stream. What do you know? Look at that shit. Who would have thought? Great. That's great. It's a good thing we're not at TI. There is no newbie stream, everyone. Either way, regardless, I think that information in a... I think I'm actually going to save it for the Corrupting Mist. I believe that information in a stream does not have to be, here is the high-level stream, here is the low-level stream. Right? It's a good thing it doesn't change my point at all. I'll tell you what my point is, and then I'll come back and... I do not think that it needs to be the high-level information stream and the low-level information stream. And that if you only have low-level info, can't even go here, won't make sense to you, I don't think that that's necessary. I think that the important thing is that there are bits of the storytelling around a competitive match that needs to be... oh, interesting. Maybe I should have done these two. That may have been better, but this is fine. There are storytelling anchors that you need to hit that should be said no matter who your audience is, right? So if we're watching a game of StarCraft, we'd say something like, Zerg's at 3 bases and Protoss is at 3 bases. Zerg needs to get that 4th base or he is gonna lose. The only tiny bit of information that you would need in order to process that statement is, what is a base? If you don't know what a base is, that doesn't mean anything. But if you do simple things like, say, he's got this 3rd base and you like circle it, oh, if he doesn't get a 4th base and move to a 4th base and show it, if he doesn't get a 4th base, he's screwed. Now, notice how simple and subtle that is. Am I about to be fucking dead? About to take a lot of damage.
So many possibilities.
God, I'm lucky. And it's like a really subtle thing that you see done in StarCraft a lot, where they'll say, oh, if he doesn't get that 4th base, he's screwed, and the observer moves to the 4th base and sort of shows it. And it's in sync with the dialogue that it teaches you, if you don't really know that that's an important thing, that that now is an important thing. And if you're an expert, you go, right, yeah, totally. And then it's totally fine. And then I'm going to coin out this and do this, and I should be at 4, excuse me. And I think that if you state those sort of conceptual anchors, it communicates core big story bits to your consuming audience, where you can say, oh my god, if he doesn't get that 4th base, he's screwed. And then throughout the rest of the commentary, you can be like, and he needs to build this thing and transition to that and this and this and that, and I just don't think he's going to be able to do that and secure his 4th at the same time. If you state the big conceptual anchor, you can state a whole bunch of high-level bullshit that a new player doesn't understand, as long as there's references to that, as long as there's statements to that, oh, he did blah and blah and blah, he might actually be able to get that 3rd up in time, or excuse me, that 4th base up in time. Which one do I want more? I think I want this not to discard that. Oh my god, I'm such a luck box, luck sack. These two? Whoa, the biggest silverware golem there ever was. I'm gonna have to life tap for Clutch Mother Zavas discard, but whatever. And I think that if you hit a lot of these anchor points as you're doing a cast, it allows you to connect to the new person while still touching on the higher level bits for your neighborhood pro. Also, if my cat keeps meowing, I am doing this. I don't quite know how I'm supposed to change my deck for the aggro decks, but there's not as many of them. Or the aggro openings, I should say, because this deck is very mid-range. Ugh. You know, I'm just life tapping. I think I might just be life tapping here, because I need to be able to draw into this as soon as fucking humanly possible. Because this thing's dead in 2 turns, so I'm gonna have to do it this turn or the next turn. I want to do it sooner rather than later.
Out of my jungle.
Anyways, so that's really my goal, is to be able to state the conceptual anchoring bits that communicate what is happening in the games, both to good players, but also to people who maybe don't know the strategy as much. This sucks a lot. I just fucked up. I just lost the game. Yeah.
You win this time.
Delicious. I need to have some way to kill these little early duders. Kind of want to chuck a corrupt, like just one of these, because I actually find corrupting mist to be kind of cool. You know, I don't want to change it yet, because I think I had a number of opportunities to use my Soulfire, and I just didn't take it in that game. So, but you know, like when I think to most of my conversations with the folks at Valve leading up to TI have been about, like, how do you convey information during the draft that makes the draft clear, that makes the story and the strategy of these drafts clear. Because I think that in my watchings, when I watch Dota drafts, I'm not seasoned enough. I just don't fucking know what's good and what's bad. I don't have a clue. I have no sense. I have vague understandings if they don't have enough disables, but I could not look at a team composition and go, oh, absolutely, they're going to have a strong mid game, but they're going to fall off late game. And as a result, they have 3 heroes that are excellent gankers there, so they're going to be really gank focused to help these 2 split pushers knock down towers. I'd just be like, what the fuck? You know, like, I can't do that. I can't look at drafts and get them. But when you talk to a lot of pros and sit down and go like, okay, so what's their core strategy? Oh, they're trying to do this. Oh, so go on with that. And then they start saying more, and you can get a pro to be able to summarize the core strat of a team based on the draft. And yes, things can change, and yes, it always depends on this and that and the other. But like, if there's an anti-mage and some blah, you go, oh yeah, this is going to be a build, or this is going to be a game in which it's not going to discard the Eater of... Holy shit, I shouldn't talk and do ever... Oh my god, I should never do this. Whatever. Oh god, dude, talking and playing Hearthstone is fantastically difficult for me to do. I need to actually stop and turn and do stuff, and then turn and then come back. I really need to cut this shit out. Alright, I'm too lucky. It's not gonna happen. It's okay. We make up for poor play with luck. But if you look at Anti-Mage and 4 other heroes, you can say, okay, now in this draft, this entire draft is about protecting the Anti-Mage. Look at the other 4 characters. None of these characters scale very well, but they're incredibly good at split pushing. They're incredibly good at ganking. But none of them are going to be able to do what Anti-Mage does for this team in the late game. So everything about this team's strategy is to harass and annoy and to shut down the enemies to let Anti-Mage succeed. You could look at another team that has like an Enigma and I don't know, whoever the Enigma Warlock, and be like, this team is super team fight focused. They're going to be looking for engagements in order to. This for thematicism. Right, if you can say this is a strat that is built around protecting Anti-Mage, if they can't protect Anti-Mage, they're fucked. Great, cool. Made it absolutely crystal clear for me. That's wonderful. I actually do want a life tap because I think the probability of me whiffing something in a discard is a little high. And how do you convey those sorts of things to an audience who's watching? Because I so distinctly remember... That's not going to do anything. I so distinctly remember... What? I don't... Why? I don't know why. I so distinctly remember when I was watching a tournament, and one of the... So lucky. One of the players who was analyzing the draft said, oh man, the Magnus Juggernaut combo is so good right now. Magnus can empower Jug to give him a cleave, letting Jug farm super early and deal a shitload of damage in the late game. I think that this is the combo to beat right now. And just turned my brain on, right? Just clicked. Oh, I see. Okay, makes sense. Got it. Whatever, just not this, please. Holy shit. That's the strategy. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. This guy's dodged so many discards. It's amazing. There's incredible. That blows a little bit, but that's alright. Alright, good luck, Eater of Secrets. Eater of Secrets, hang in there one time. I'm happy, I guess. His deck completes the quest, I'm telling you, man. Completes the quest. And so, my hope at... Oh yeah, and so when I watched that Juggernaut Magnus comment, for the rest of the tournament, I think... I can't remember what tournament that was in. Kiev, probably. Alright, let's see what it is first. If this is Counterspell, I'll just cry. Holy fuck. Well, in the good news department, I could have just shot this thing, man. I could have just shot this. That's okay. In the good news, he's likely... I just wouldn't have expected a counterspell to be in there. I just wouldn't have expected it. I gotta be honest with you. I was not intending on being up against that at any point. Why not Mortal Coil? I wanted to save the Mortal Coil. I mean, in truth, it's that a Dragon Mage seems like an unlikely candidate to run a counterspell. That's why. That's the reason why. It's a Dragon Mage. That's a kind of slow, controlling mage. I wouldn't expect him to run a counterspell. Counterspells are good for preserving the board state. I would expect him to be running ice blocks and ice barriers. I thought the probability of him having a counterspell was unbelievably low. So it's just like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Let's see. I think I just keep digging deep for a little bit. I'm looking for this guy. It's not necessarily the win condition, though. It's just a very nice, helpful card. Lord Jaraxxus works fine. Just building the board works fine. What? I mean, I actually do think that I lose now. I'm actually gonna go super Riscaroni mode. Because I don't even know what his deck is, man. This is weird as hell. But ever since I saw the Magnus Juggernaut thing, I was able to look at the remainder of the games for the rest of that entire tournament and go, oh, I see. That team chose Magnus, so the other team immediately banned Juggernaut, right? It just made total sense because I had that bit of anchoring information. So that's really going to be my goal as host, is to certainly do all the usual hosting things. Hello and welcome! Wasn't that a great match? Herp derp snurp derp derp.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
You know, I want to do that.
Your soul shall be mine.
But then I also want to try to communicate those, what I think are critical bits. I think I just ditched the Lakari sacrifice and go toe-to-toe with him, yeah. I think that's the play. Corrupting Mist. Probably not. Probably Board Builders instead. Cool.
Greetings, traveler.
Pretty much all these are okay to discard.
The truth
Except
is
this
in
one.
here.
It's the best one to discard. Okay, so probably kill this one, kill Sheriff and Despy. I should probably want to summon this. And then I imagine he's going to... this is just so good. Can I delay till that long? I think I can. Herp, derp, derp, schnarf, schnarf. There's a little bit about my goals for the international. That's what I want to do in terms of the hosting, is to communicate key bits of high-level anchor point information. No poisonous, please. I got my wish. I mean, that's the same thing. It's the same degree of bad. He really has to kill that. Yeah, there you go. Like, almost startled me that he might not kill it. I was like, no, 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 you really, dude, you really got to do it. That's probably good. Slightly stinks that I haven't been able to get some good value out of my discards, but that's fine. Don't I wish. Don't I wish. Bye, guys. Whoosh. Whoosh. I think this deck can actually go toe-to-toe with the number of taunts. Because, I mean, I have 2 Stone Hills, 2 Tar Creepers, and 2 Lakari Fellhounds. Oh, good. Oh, good. The gardening team is here. This apartment complex is so weird. It's like a ring of buildings that has like a little courtyard. And they have ripped up every single tree and every single plant in the entire complex. And they are replacing them with different trees and different plants. The other ones are fine. I don't understand. Like, there was some sort of huge, scary infection or some shit, but... Alright, let's see if I can be so lucky. Nope. He's a star, but he... Oh, God, cries because his luck sucks hard. Thinking... Alright. Shit. This is fine. This is all fine. Do you think Elise would be good in this deck? Maybe. Well, if I discard not this... Whoa! My goodness! Woohoo! Yeah!
Find it.
Woo! Woo! Submarine says the trees are being rotated out to keep the meta fresh. That is amazing. That is the best. I wanna... Is there an award I can give you for that? That was incredible. Oh, whew, damn, that is funny. Jesus. I want to do it like this. A 1 and a 2. Alright, let's draw a billion. I'm gonna be really careful that I don't overdraw. probably sack these guys next turn. Oh, that's good. That's a dead card. That was a cool game. That was a cool game. I like that. I'm gonna go shut the window, dude. I like to have the window open as it cools my hot body. Damn, those are good double pane windows.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
I have a real problem with this opening. Because I don't know if he's a pirate warrior or a control warrior. I think some of you are saying, isn't that why this deck sucks?
Fly, Polly! I'm in charge now.
Okay. I think I need to do this so that way I can get some more card draw coming up.
My blade be thirsty.
I mean, the only way we win now is if we just rip Soulfire right from the top. Guys, fuck. Alright, luck 9, let's get this guy. Ooh, nearly. I think I need more low-end men. Some low-end men is what I'm thinking. Maybe we need that tentacle. You know, the tentacle that deals 1 damage to everything. A 1 damage tentacle. Hellfire's kind of nice here, but I'm only running 1 because it's a little dangereux. He's gonna embrace the face. Now, if I just rip Soulfire here, cool, cool. A 1 mana taunt. It's pretty good. I mean, my good old Doomguard's gonna have to crash headfirst into this Frothing Berserker, which blows, but, you know, sometimes things blow. Sometimes things blow. You know what? Dropping the 2 Corrupting Mists for 2 Mistress of Mixtures. I like that play a lot. I like that play a lot. What else could we just get the hell out of there? You know, I actually kind of want to cut the Hellfire. Maybe that's too insane. Let's get this guy at least, huh? Okay. Alright, everything sucks. Get me out of this game. I don't like this game so much anymore. It's my good friend, Corrupting Mist. Okay. I think I need to... I'm actually going to keep going. I think I need to not value Malchezaar's Imp in the opening hand, except under very strict conditions, because Malchezaar's Imp is not really a turn 1 play in this deck. Or even a turn 2 play. I don't want to set him down on turn 2. I want to wait till like turn 6 and set him down and then immediately Doomguard.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
I actually like this, so I'll keep it like this. Pandaria says there's a request on Dota Writer for you to go on PBD's podcast show. Will you do it? Well, I mean, if he invites me, I will accept, but I don't think podcasts work the other way, where someone suggests and then I elect to go on the show and I'm like, Peter, I'm coming on the show. Peter. That's how I do all my deals. I should call him up and I go, Peter. This guy's name is Steven, I don't give a shit. Peter, listen, look. Peter. Listen. Glee, love what you've done with the show. It's great. Listen, Peter, put me as the lead. Put me on there. There was a Reddit thread where people suggested I do it. Peter. Do I just pop that one out? I think I just pop this guy out, right? And then I just Lucario. He won't reject a TI host. Or he's... That could either be a joke, kind of going with it, or just an incredible display of disrespect. Peter. I don't care that it's your podcast. You can't say no. Fuck. I guess I deserved that. It's like, I'll run down this guy and then probably hit him with the Doomguard. Maybe I can rip a Mortal Coil. I really am low on Mortal Coils in my life. They just haven't been showing up lately. Snooze is terrible. Peter, listen to you. You podcast haver. Alright. Are we through? Listen. Peter. 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 Listen to me, Peter. I've come with a set of reasons why you need to say yes.
To eat you.
I think this Eater of Secrets blows. I think what we do is we just throw our hands up and go, fuck mages. Get me out of here.
This time.
Bad mulligan. Bad mulligan, that's it. Do you know who I am? That's like how movie negotiations work. Movie negotiations is one person calling another person and just verbally beating the shit out of them, and then somehow a deal gets signed. I'm amazed every time, because like, here's how I negotiate. I go, hey, I was wondering if you'd be interested in doing this thing. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. And then you stop and you go, what are you thinking? And then you listen to the other person and you listen to what their interests and their wants are. And you go, let me try to understand your wants. And you repeat what you think their wants are to them. And they can confirm or deny. And you go, okay, well, what about this? And then you start proposing something that works for both of you. And in the end, you have a contract formed to codify this delightful agreement that was the output of two parties thoughtfully listening to one another. Because why the fuck else would you want to do a deal with someone if you're not trying to actually make it work? Especially in this space. What am I going to do? Fuck someone over in a contract and be like, nah, well, they signed it, see, nah. So I'm watching these movies where it's like $1 billion company where there's some guy who's played by a hot 17-year-old who's interning his way to the CEO position amazingly, steps into some fucking negotiation with another $1 billion company, and just shits on the other CEO to his face, power trips right there in the conference room, slams down the reports. I was like, oh my god! And he's like intimidated into doing the deal. I'm like, what? What the what? How does that happen? Now imagine for a moment if instead of a contract negotiation, it was the start of a relationship. And it was the guy in the conference room slamming down a list of reasons why she should just accept him as a mate. And in the end, she's holding hands with him. You'd all be like, that's fucked up, right? Because a relationship should be a mutually agreed upon outcome of two people thoughtfully conversing with one another and listening to each other's needs. You know what I mean? Let's get these the fuck out of here. I want to have one siphon, because like basically my finisher is Lakari Sacrifice, Alexstrasza, and Lord Jaraxxus. And while I'm grinding them down, I need a Siphon Soul and a Twisting Nether in order to complete the process. Maybe some Mistress of Mixtures wouldn't be so bad. I like Corrupting Mist. I think it's tight. This Eater of Secrets hasn't done shit for me. I hate this card. Maybe chuck it. Maybe chuck it and pray. Now there's too many mages. Let me just do this. You mean Iron Fist? Haven't seen Iron Fist. Haven't seen it. Didn't see it. Never seen it. I'm talking about generic TV, primarily, because I don't really watch that many movies. But in, like, generic TV... Jake D says the 4 damage to minion spell. Maybe, yeah, I'm really considering that one. Like, actually, maybe replacing the Eater of Secrets or the Hellfire with that. I don't actually... Let's see, it's against a Hunter. What if I played it thoughtfully? So we didn't need Lakari Sacrifice versus the Hunter last time, because I think I actually just outvalue a Hunter. This is the one I want to chuck down. Drawing more cards and cycling into my taunt seems better.
The truth is in here.
Perfect. Perfect.
Such big teeth I have.
Nice macaroni emoji. Loving it. Oh, yeah. What will it be?
The better to eat you with.
Actually, something like this. And just blasting all this shit to death, right? It's kind of a nice outcome. Thanks, that's incredible. I read you like a book. Sucks. Sucks as much as in a normal zoo deck. Okay. Only have to wait one turn unless I discard it. Now he's probably gonna freak out, get a boner, and then decide he's gonna go all in by putting a Houndmaster on there. Oh, that's great news. Fantastic. Cool.
might sting.
I'm liking Mistress of Mixtures in this deck. I mean, we're at 27 after having life tapped some. Maybe I actually want to be keeping Lakari Sacrifice at the start of this matchup. Yeah, may as well. I mean, I don't see a reason to not do it. You're McGarrett and near who you are. I think maybe I actually do want to keep this. The quest is not that hard to activate with this deck. I've had a pretty straightforward time just doing that. Fucking god. I miss my Twisting Nether. Never, ever, ever drawing Twisting Nether. Oh, fuck. Alright, I just want to concede. Fuck. Are you planning on playing Pirate Alt? Yeah, I'm a little booked because the International's coming up and then Brood War is coming out. Get me out of this game. This is part of the reason why I wished upon a star for some board clear, but maybe I should just be fighting for board control more aggressively. That's going to be my new plan. It's going to be my new plan. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to keep Lakari Sacrifice an increasing percentage of the time because we have more good 1-drops that we can just keep. I really like this deck a lot. Against anything but quite aggressive decks, or just aggressive openings. It's pretty great. So let me show you a little bit about how I play this one out. This could be the Druid aggro deck, but here's how I think that I will want to play this one out. I think that the biggest thing with this deck is knowing when to, like, mulligan and when not to play cards and when to play cards. Like, here's one thing that I would... What to do? Here's one thing I would suggest. Like, if you're interested in trying this out, do this exact deck list and do the following 3 things. For 10 games in a row, only mulligan hard for Clutch Mother Zavas and the Silverware Golems. And then try to play your cards out to get them out. Second thing I want you to do, I want you to be super conservative with ever playing cards. And try to mulligan for your early defensive things. And be super conservative and basically try not to play cards unless you really have to, and instead life tap a lot. And the third way I want you to try to play this deck is to mulligan for just an aggressive curve. And play on curve. Let's not discard the Doomguard. Nice. See, we're actually going to be able to unlock our quest pretty quickly here. What's this thing I got open? Oh my god, I got my chat open 2 times. What to do? Alright. Rightio. So I gotta unlock my quest giga fast here. Okay.
I'll find it.
Why not play the Mortal Coil turn 1? Because turn 1 I have a play, and turn 2 I have a play to activate it. And I want to be able to have this option. Plus, having the Mortal Coil is nice. It's just a nice little spell. This is the best set. There's so much to break. Like Necromancer in D3, any advice to someone just starting one? Dude, just fucking do what's fun. It all works. That's like what Diablo 3 is, man. It's a dopamine factory in a casino wrapped up in an ARPG, you know? That's why we run the Twisting Nether. If I can avoid this one, that's good, but, you know, it's not the biggest deal. Don't I wish I still had a Twisting Nether. It's not the hugest deal. It's just a nice card to have in this matchup. AK Coney says, I named my Bone Spear Necromancer Amanda. Bone Spear Amanda. So dirty. See, turn 4 and 5 are so good in this deck. I love turn 4 and 5. Love it. Goodbye, board. I'll miss you so much. Goodbye, goodbye, board. Oh, God. Oh. Let's see if we can get another Discorder. So I want to keep this guy because he's just really high value when I actually play the discard dudes. You play more D3 or was it just one-off for Necromancer? I might play a little more here and there. Maybe on stream, maybe not on stream. Well, this blows. Let's just kill a little time. Let's just hang out. Let's just wait. There we go.
You are not the boss of me.
This one, please. If I discard Jiraxis, that's very painful for us. I want to save for just a little bit because I want to throw down Jiraxis and then have the Mistress of Mixtures be able to heal him in a little bit. Okay. If he has a Jade Spirit there, that's a fucking sick turn. Alright, I should be really laddering with that deck over there. I think that's maybe the better deck. See if, So 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's just so much damage. I can't even stomach it. Hopefully not Jiraxis, but it's possible. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. How lucky can a man get? Zalukster says, hey, Sean, day 9 in chat. Sean, after your advice last week, I've applied 20 plus jobs. Thanks for helping me get my rear and gear. Man, fuck yeah, Zalukster. Hell yeah, dude, tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. Because for any of you who weren't here for that, Zalukster was asking a little bit about, hey, I want to apply to jobs, I'm feeling unmotivated, and etc. How do I, get the motivation need be? And I was like, dude, you get up at 9 and do nothing but work on job shit until 6. And then at 6, you're done. Go home. Quit for the eve. Seed Stark says, how do I go about getting that good at RNG? Well, if you've watched this since the start, we've had some horrific RNG. It just doesn't bother me very much. Good RNG always feels great, you know what I mean? I miss my Twisting Nether. I miss it badly.
Time waits for no one.
Balls. Fucking balls, dude. Shit. Shitty dicks. Damn it. Fucking balls, man. Jesus. Oh, thank God. Alright, let's get some luck here. Not Jiraxis, please. Not Jiraxis, please. Okay, we're okay. Can we get lucky one more time? I think so. Not Jiraxis, please. Okay. At least I have infinite imps. I'm almost out of fucking cards, man. And all I've done is chip away at his stupid board.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
I think his deck is just a good one. It's just a good deck right now. Maybe I'll just play Jade Druid. I'm just gonna build a mage deck since mage decks are just very much so more fun. Fuck! Alright, Alex Straza. Oh, maybe I'll just build a stupid mage deck, man. Maybe that's the key. Just build a stupid, dumb ball-ass mage deck-ass, man. Shit. Alright, maybe I'll just build a mage deck. Fuck, man. I'm almost out of blurbs. Fucking stupid shade decks, man.
I bring life.
Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go, Team Imps. Look at this. Look how long this has been completed.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Hurts a lot.
You win this time.
Damn. Okay, we've just been up against no mages lately, so I can get rid of that one. I mean, it's the big sweepers that are super helpful. Like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might be able to just chuck the succubus and put something else useful in here, but she seems pretty good. Low drop. Alright, shall we reset the stats? Shall we reset the stats right now? Alright, 0 and 0. Let's give it a shot. 0 and 0 right now. I really think that if I had completed the quest earlier, it would have been in good shape.
Gul'dan versus James.
Who just removed the Eater Secrets? I did. I just removed the Eater Secrets. Fuck. Alright, well. Let me keep this. Let me keep it and see. We're just going to see what he does. We're just going to wait and see what he does. We're just going to see. Just going to wait and see. We're not going to just burst everything down super fast. We're just going to wait and see, okay? Alright. 0 and 0, right? That's where we're at. We're at 0 and 0. It's not a big deal. Okay. I think I don't actually run this down right now. Actually just hit it with a hero power pass, right? We're gonna try so fucking hard. Are you kidding me, man? I don't know why my chat window's so far over to the side. Let me move all this over. Here we go. I'm going to try so hard right now. Okay, either of these, it's okay if they get discarded. It's not ideal, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna hero power again. Knight of Tiny Evil rotate out? Yeah. Are there any good mill decks here? Okay, so I'm just going to hero power again. We're going to see what we get. Most of these are okay discards. Except for the Doomguard. Alright. This is okay. Yeah, Malchezaar's Imp would be good, because I would hero power Tar Creeper, then Malchezaar Doomguard. Sure wish I had that Eater of Secrets.
As the master wishes.
These are all fine, doesn't really matter. Those are probably the best too. Paltry task. Shoot her. It's time to start hero powering it up. Maybe I actually do keep Malchezaar's Imp in some matchups, in control matchups, because I have enough discarders. I mean, I have like, what, 10 discard cards in here? And there we have it. Fuck, dude. Yeah, turn 6 is generally when I feel like this particular build completes the quest. Pride Demon says, I was wondering, that Death Rattle minion that summons a minion you discarded, is it just too slow for this deck? It's that I don't really know what it does. Like, so this deck can be thought of as eventually get Lakari Sacrifice and or Lord Jaraxxus out and whittle them away. For that reason, we have some high-end removal things that make our life a little easier. If this is Counterspell, I'm just switching decks. Okay. Alright, we're keeping it a little longer, huh? So really the question is, how do I get to activating an incredibly slow card and incredibly slow card? Well, I need to buy a lot of time, and the way that I buy time needs to be related to discarding. And so, therefore, this entire low end can be thought of as a discard-focused delay tactic. So you're seeing there's not aggressive cards like Flame Imp in here by any means. There's none of those. There's not a lot of other super proactive cards. It's actually primarily defensive. And so the question is, what are the problems that are arising here? Problems that are not really arising is difficulty completing the quest. I'm really not having any of those issues. I could discard a Twisting Nether. I think that's okay. Because I have a second one. See, there it is. Found it. So since I'm not really having a difficulty completing the quest in a lot of times, I don't think I need to do anything that generates more cards, like run Fireflies or Igneous Elementals. I am having trouble dying, and I am having trouble, or dying really, really quickly, which is part of running the Mistress of Mixtures. I am having trouble, like what you saw against that Jade Druid, where right in the middle, right after I've played it, I kind of want a big swing turn, and that's why I'm running a second Twisting Nether. I do think that I'm about to fucking die, which sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I'll find it.
Who dares summon me?
Oh, one fucking time. 3, 6, and 12. 9. 3, 6, 9. 10. 3, 6, 9. How do I do this? 3, 6, 9, 10. There we go.
I'll find it.
Like this, and like this, and like that. Like this, and then like that. A little low. I'm dying because, I mean, in this matchup, I just, oh, it's Primordial Glyph, okay. Really kind of want that Eater of Secrets back in there. Hellfire doesn't seem very useful. I think maybe I'll just cut a Hellfire. I think I might have enough on the low end. I need the big sweepers. I don't really need this mid-range sweeper very much. I think this is correct. I think this is what's going to let me win. Okay. F-phrases, but hopefully Firefly Igneous could stop you from losing so many higher value cards and discarding. I agree it wouldn't affect the speed you activate the quest. Well, conceptually okay, but what would we cut for that? I mean, this is the sort of struggle with this sort of deck. See, I really like the Double Twisting Nether and the Siphon Soul, because once these get up, it means that once our quest completes, we can...
For Doomhammer, your soul
I bet you
shall be
we just ran
mine.
into a tokeny guy. Okay. I think I keep anything 3 or lower. That's okay.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
-1 Mistress, +1 Firefly. That could work. That could work really nicely. That could be an interesting one. Fair enough. See, I don't really ever want to run this down on this turn. So I'm going to tragically do something like this. Maybe Lakari Mortal Coil, since he's going to have a dead turn. Probably just a Stonehill, though. You know that fucking Hellfire we just cut? Really miss that Hellfire. Miss it just loads. Loads, I miss my Hellfire. None of these are good. These are all bad. I don't like any of these. That, I guess. Is Alexstrasza necessary? No. No, Alexstrasza is not necessary. That is another good cut. Potential. That is an interesting idea. Boy, I wish I had that Hellfire. Hellfire for Alexstrasza might be a choice. We're basically literally about to die. Okay, that's good.
Job's done.
I think, like, if I have the quest done, and or I have Jiraxis up and I'm able to rock out a Twisting Nether, it feels nice. It feels really nice. Would a healing bot help then? What a brutal suggestion. I'd have to go back to the junk heap to get one of those. I think there's one specific problem I actually want to address right now, and just the one. I want to try to not fucking die so damn fast. That's my only goal right now. What are the card changes that could be applied to this that would cause me to not die so fucking fast? That's the one. That's the one. Dark Reaper is going to be a very nice guy here. What a nice guy. Come on, mouse. Work with me. There's almost no good discard at that point. Well, I'm going to get the quest next turn, which is neat. I can't fucking believe I'm alive. I can't believe it. Goodbye. What a nice goodbye. If he summons multiple dudes this turn, life's real hard for us. Ugh. I'm pretty sure we just died of Bloodlust. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna go down. Not when you run like this, though. And I am doing this shit, man. 100%. 100%.
Your soul.
Okay. Okay. Twisting Nether is such a great card because what if he Doppelganger evolves? We just Twisting Nether! We're very close to dead, though. If he goes Devolve Bloodlust, that'll hurt. That'll hurt a lot. That'll be bad a lot. That'll be very bad for us. That'll be superlatively bad for us a lot. We'd also try to get some Tar Lurkers in here. Kengar Lurktar. That might be reasonable. Cut Alex Straza and one other thing to run down a Tarlarker. Holy shit, this board though. Gotta do it.
My life is your seal.
The truth is in here.
Yeah, maybe a Tarlurker's good here. Cut a Tarlurker, and what else would we cut? Maybe actually a Mistress of Mixtures? You know, I'll probably cut a Twisting Nether, and Alex Strauss and go back to just one Twisting Nether. Oh, that's interesting. See, StarCraft says maybe try to fit Doomsayer in.
Get them, boys.
I just tried to play around that, but couldn't afford to. Fuck.
Well played.
Huh. Well, is that my Eater of Secrets?
You win this time.
Okay, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Instead of those guys, we just put in our Doomsayers. Works well with the fact that we have a lot of taunts. It's sort of like a soft Twisting Nether. We can cut that one out. I want to put in this Tarlurker. I kind of really like having an extra health bump. We'll make a few changes at a time. I really like the Doomsayer change, though. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I don't know how... Doomsayer was in my deck long ago. I've played so many Disco Lock games.
Gul'dan versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
Let's see here. I think we keep this. I think that we just win this. Life tap, then play these two the next turn. Okay, we're gonna win one game.
Well played.
Okay, so this guy. Alright, how lucky are we? How lucky are we? Not necessarily super lucky, but still pretty good. Pretty good lucky. P good lucky. P good lucky.
I must consider.
You got a haircut? No, I just put a little product in my hair after I got out of the shower. I do have to get a haircut coming up soon, though, because it's going to be International Day. I'm leaving on Friday the 4th. Friday the 4th. So this is bad. This is very bad. We're about, like, 1 inch away from losing the game immediately. I really kind of want some of those Doomsayers. Boy, that felt real nice to get that lucky. I'm telling you, I think Malchezaar's Imp is the all-star of this deck, man. August 4th, I go there, and then it's August 5th and 6th for the weekend, and then it begins on Monday the 7th. Then it goes 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and ends on the 12th. Once upon a time, I wished for a magical Doomsayer. Okay, so we're going to life tap first. Then we're going to shoot her. Since this is equivalent, I'm going to play this and discard it again. Totally doesn't matter to me. I'm going to crash into this to make sure his health can't get too high, because that's when we get fucked. Oh my god, we're actually going to win this game. Death Knell says you got to get power handsome for the international. You got to compete with them purge soups that man can dress. Yeah, I mean, I got some good suits. I just don't have Purge's dashing good looks, you know. I feel like Purge has got to have a wardrobe person. Got to have someone doing a wardrobe for him, you know. At this point, are we sure Drax is necessary either? I do think so. I do think so.
Tonight, a tale of glorious redemption.
This is fine. We are going to clear the board against the most critical to clear board personnel. I'm going to go 1 deeper in here. Boink. We're going to get this imp down. God dang. Can't say I'm not lucky, can you? Turn 6, we tend to complete this shit. When is the Purge Guide to Min-Maxing Suits coming? I don't even know. God, that would be so great. I would totally support a Patreon for his shit there.
Let the pain speak to me.
Is someone injured?
This reeks of desperation. Oh my god, desperation. So. Can you explain the difference between hosting and casting? Casting is the person yelling during the game. Hosting is the person who is doing the talking in between the games.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
I bet you I can beat the warrior at his own game. The Doomsayer I really like, because Doomsayers are like slightly worse Twisting Nethers. They get played on turn 2, which is a turn where I really need some shit to go down. This is a weird looking deck, but I think we finally figured it out. We figured out the nuts. We got the absolute nuts. Hype guy versus analysis guy. No, the hype guy or the analysis guy, those are both casters if they're in a game. It's about in-game versus out-of-game is the difference between host versus caster. That's it. Alright, no quests, so this is a pirate warrior that whiffed. Will it go to face or not? No freaking way. It's a control warrior. Alright, let's play it slow. Let's have a good match. Do you consider the differences between Doomsayer and Corrupting Mist? I've had Corrupting Mist in here before, and part of the reason why I am interested in trying Doomsayer is that Doomsayer applies past what's on his board right now. Like, if a Doomsayer succeeds, it returns to my turn. And... Okay, is this okay? It returns to my turn with a clear board. That's not the case with Corrupting Mist. Down the hatch. These two. Losing Alexstrasza sucks a little bit. It really does. Kind of sucks. Wouldn't it be sweet if it was you get to target which card you discard? Oh. There's a considerable danger that we chuck Jaraxxus out. Just as we hoped, huh? Well, good luck. Good luck to me. Hats off to me. Well, we're gonna need to do a lot of work. I really wanted that. This is gonna be annoying for him to deal with, certainly.
What now?
Roper Seller says, what is the least viable hero to play in the current meta? I think it's Warlock. Yeah, Gul'dan's kind of being a little struggle bear right now.
Pain, speak to me.
Alright.
The truth is in here.
I'm just gonna need to discover some, like, 9-mana taunts, man. I mean, having this portal down's nice. This is actually gonna be a real pain in the ass for him. I also have double Doomguard, Tar Lurker, which I'm real happy we got in this deck. This is nice. Quest Warlock to Legend, maybe? Maybe. I feel finally most confident of all. I think Doomsayer is just a great ad. It's just a great addition. Very well. Good turn. Olanonemo1 says, I can't believe the new Warlock Legendary synergizes with discard again. When will Blizzard give up? I love the discard mechanic. I adore it to pieces so much. I love this shit. Until I get angry and then I'm like, fuck this goddamn mechanic. But, I mean, up until that point, I think it's a lot of fun. It's so fun. It just feels cool. I love the idea of sacrifice for power. I love that so much. Like Huskar's ability costing life. Oh, shudder, 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 shudder. I'm feeling a Tar Creeper living. I'm feeling the Tar Creeper. Oh, look at that. What do you know? Worked out well for me. Worked out well for me. Alright, how are we dealing in terms of cards? So I actually kind of gotta hurry up and kill him thinking, oh shit, that blows. you'll be now sympathetic to why I...
Out of my jungle!
Yeah, whatever.
The end is coming!
I think you'll be very sympathetic to why precisely I was hoping to have Jaraxxus here. Because with Jaraxxus, we're actually okay. We going slamming? It's slamming time.
The Earth Mother
No fucking way, it's an Azoth guy.
are upon us. I will enjoy watching you die.
You're in trouble now.
I think that's the last life tap I can afford. It's gonna Azoth at some point, and I'll just have to just snap Twisting Nether it, yeah. I think perhaps what I should have done is played Jaraxxus first and then run my quest out. Because, I mean, we're not under any pressure. We're super not, right? Go ahead and still run this down. That's fine. T-Pond, I see the new Warlock Legendary? I sure did. I actually think it's a 1/6, isn't it? It's a 1/6 with lifesteal?
I dream and the world trembles.
That sucks. Sure makes a hell of a lot of difference.
The menagerie is for guests only.
This is a very, very cool warrior deck. The most powerful taunt there ever was. It's up there.
Truth is my
We may still win yet. I mean, just imagine if I had Jaraxxus. He's gonna play a 6/9, which is gonna feel bad.
truth is my shield.
If you had Elise, yeah, no, I don't think. I mean, Elise has the exact same problem that Jaraxxus had, which is that it could be discarded. So I don't think the problem is lack of finishers. I think the problem was that I didn't wait to play Jaraxxus. I risked discarding Jaraxxus, which I believe was an error. That's what I think is going wrong meaningfully here. He's going to have a second one of those, and he's just going to sweep my board. Oh.
Is there trouble?
I'm hoping Azoth is the bottom card of his entire damn deck.
Who dares summon me?
Man, you assholes are way down there. I'm gonna life tap. Jiraxis was the error this game.
I'm almost out of cards.
I think though this deck can succeed. I just need to avoid discarding Jiraxis, or just be very careful if I have Jiraxis in hand than a control matchup. Did you play your free arena? Nope, I haven't even done it.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
I'm never happy to have a succubus early on, I think. Never ever. Just studying this deck is really interesting to me. Okay. Well, we've drawn an all-star. Oh! We've done it. We won this game. We won this game. I keep getting like little dry spots on my fingers and then they crack. Discard this one. That one's also fine. Oh my god, all-star Sean. Doing all-star things. Alright, this is it. This I think is our big deck moment. Is that a Pirate Warrior that's just biffed it hard? Well, let's punish him. With fewer cards in hand, I will do it in order to try to get that summoned. That's okay. I'll now draw this out. Keep in mind, I still have 2 more draws incoming. I'll probably run down the Silverware Golem and life tap anyways.
For the war chief!
Nice. A real shitty hand. Let's see what we draw first. Really care much what I discard? I mean, that's amazing. That's just the absolute nuts right there. We're winning. We are a winner. Okay, a very clear way in which to trade. Which I think is here, and then here like that, and then there. What are you doing there? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do like this. In order to shoot this. Boom. Hey.
I'll find it.
We then hit this. Alright. Hey. We then hit like this, and then like that, because now this has 5 damage against 7 health. That's awkward. That's super awk for him. We're gonna complete the quest against a Pirate Warrior that whiffed his first 2 turns. He's gonna have to double upgrade if he wants to do this.
Scuttle the ship.
Hats off to you, sir. How do we get the best 2? How's that even possible? That's incredible. I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think that we're going to be able to win. Why is my cat so meowy? Oh, the door's shut. That's why. Baby cats need access to their cat fodder. They really do. Come here, baby. Go. Best cat ever. Such a good cat, such a good cat. What is happening? This is such a good baby cat. Oops. This is still very losable, but he's okay. Ah. It is okay. I know. Meow, come here. This bee. Meow, 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 meow. I know. Hello. Hello, how have you been? How have you been, little kitten? What's up with that, baby cat? So good. Such a nice cat. Come here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we're getting tummy time. Tummy rubs. Oh, she's gonna flip. She's gonna flip. She's flipped. She's flipped. We're rubbing that tum so hard right now. Might be dead. Hello, kitten. I think we did it. I think we found the deck. The deck. This is the leading deck. Hi. This bee. Yes, yes, rub against my knee. My knee loves you. Oh, this cat is so sweet. Oh my god, she really missed me. I didn't know. Oh my god, yes. Oh. Oh, do I? Janet says, I was without a doubt the most hungover I've ever been this morning. It sucked. Do you have any go-to hangover cures? Not really. I have preventative things, like if I've been drinking a lot, I will drink an absolutely fucked up amount of water. I will just keep drinking water. I don't even want to drink the water anymore, but I drink the damn water. Like before I go to bed, I have a huge drink of water. Hello, kitten. Drink some Gatorade.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Hello.
Your soul shall be mine.
That's a good cat.
I am your nightmare.
What's this? What's this weird creature I see? Ooh, that's good. That's a good card, isn't it? Yeah, hi. Alright, here we go. This is the moment. Life tap. Oh, you're digging your little claws and you're so happy.
Well played. Well played.
See, this set really sucks. Oh shit, this guy's going to town. Oh my god, this cat is so sweet. Hi. Hello. It's my coffee cup. Does it smell like coffee? Isn't that nice? Ugh. Well played. I'm gonna Lucari Fellhound the fuck out of him. This is a good cat. She loves coffee cups. Oh yes, she does.
Out of my jungle.
She's just jamming her head in there. Honey. She loves coffee cups. Yes, she loves the coffee cups. Any combination that we discard is good, basically.
Go away.
Hello. Yep, get in there. She just loves that. Yes. Let me just give you some rubs. Yes. Oh, God. Cats are the greatest. Who doesn't love cats, seriously? What sort of sick, twisted, fucked up, demented human doesn't love little babies? Little baby cats. Hello. Okay. Let's go ahead and... As long as we don't discard both the Doom Guards. There we go. We won! We fucking did it, dude! It's such a good cat. such a good cat. I'm gonna have to clean that mug before I use it again. Rubbing cat butts. See, she likes being scratched right here, or on the sides here. These are good scritchy spots. These are good scritchy spots. Yes, good. Cat butt. And look at that, quest done, having fun. It's Day 9, he's number 1. Day 9, Day 9. When he wins, it's so divine. He's the best, he's the king. He loves to give the kitties in. Hello. Down she goes. Ow, son of a bitch. I think this guy's been watching my channel. Gluttonous ooze. Alright, so we should go ahead and throw in, right? Throw this down. Do I wanna... I do want to play a succubus because... I mean, I didn't want to really discard that, but it's okay. I more so just want to have a 4-3 on the board. I'm gonna Kengar Lurktar and we're gonna win. Fat Hitman says, long-time lurker, take my money, man. It's my pleasure. Enjoy the money. Enjoy the money? Who the fuck am I talking to? Should say thank you. Thank you for that. Brain's a little slow at the moment. I'm the king, I'm the best, I Lakari sacrifice better than the rest. Am I number 1, I will attest that on the win streak I'll never rest. Let's hit that play button. Hip hip, let's play. Hip hip, let's play. Man, what is with this? In between games, I checked on the Dota 2 subreddit, and someone said Day9 says on stream he will go on PPD podcast if he gets invited. To which I just posted, I did not say that on stream. How is it that the listening capability of a small amount of people is so minute? I said that I do not get to be the person who chooses, and if PPD would like to have me, then it is up to him to ask me. That's what I said. That's what I said. I don't know how someone is so poor at listening.
The light shall bring victory.
And that's, I gotta say, that right fucking there is exactly what people in the public eye deal with all the time. Notice how non-controversial of a thing that is to say. Day9 says he'd go on the podcast if he got invited, and immediately people start saying things like, oh, that could be really cool, I'd really love to see that. Or someone saying, oh, that's PPD and Day9 seem like different kinds of people, you know, would it make a good podcast? Or maybe PPD should invite on this person to talk with Day9, since Day9 has played Brood War with that other person, right? Like, these are the types of things that wind up getting discussed, except that I just never fucking said that. You know what I mean? I just didn't say it. I didn't say I would. I didn't say I wouldn't. I actually gave no information on it. I gave none. And that's what's crazy is people will say things like, you know, Day9 gives some reason why he prefers Dota 2 over League of Legends. Gives some reasons. Most of them are very mild reasons. The important thing is that I haven't really played much League of Legends, so I don't really have an opinion, so I don't have any statement of things that I like more over League of Legends. I just haven't even made a statement on it. But you get things like that. It's fascinating. It's like an absolutely fascinating position to be in, where you see conversations swirling around you about relatively benign things, a significant chunk of which just never happened.
The truth is in here.
That is very painful. That is very, very painful. I think there was one that I was talking to y'all a little bit about in times past. That'd be a weird play. Clickbait title sell, Sean. But that's not a clickbait title, right? There's nothing like
I'll find it.
uneasing or crazy or off the chain about that comment, right? And it's not really a clickbait title. It's just a kind of basic piece of information. And that's what amazes me, is how many basic, non-exciting, non-controversial, non-clickbaity type things get swirled around out there about internet personalities or just celebrities in general that is just literally not true. And it's this thing that's happening that, like, there is a, well, I guess I do want to not life tap because discarding any of these is fine, but ideally discarding this one is best. So that's fine. So we're going to tap this off. Boom. It's this weird thing, because a lot of times when people hear what I'm saying, they hear, oh my god, people exaggerate about you. Or, oh my god, people way overread in. Or, people make up lies about you. I hear all these sorts of things. And those things certainly do happen, but what I'm talking about here is different. What I'm talking about here is how many things that are totally benign, that get accidentally, over time, transferred into something that is as equally non-controversial as the first thing, but is wrong. Right? And it's so weird to see information about you that's just wrong. And I'm not talking about small things getting blown out of proportion. I'm saying a small thing that stays small, that stays small, that stays small, and then you see the small comment made later, and you're like, that's not fucking true. Here's an example. Day 9 has only ever traveled out of the country for esports tournaments. He's never traveled out of the country on his own personal vacation. So interesting. Someone's like, oh yeah, I hope Day 9 eventually goes on a vacation somewhere, since he's never really gone on a vacation outside of the country except to go to esports events. Like, that's not, no one's going to be like, holy shit. Most people aren't going to give a shit about where I do and don't travel. I think I never want to keep the succubus at the start. Oh, that's weird.
I command. Greetings.
It's like, it's just fascinating. It's fascinating and weird to see stuff. Like, Day 9's favorite drink is blah. Or, oh yeah, oh that drink, yeah, Day 9 loves that drink. And I'm like, I don't have any opinion about that drink. It's fucking weird. It's weird as fuck. And again, there's certainly huge exaggerations that get spread around. There's certainly lies that get spread around. There's certainly big controversial things people get excited about, start asking about. I think I want to do this one first. It's a very painful one to lose. Whatever. Dear Clutch Mother's Office, please get the hell out of my inventory. Yes.
Find it.
It's actually quite a bit helpful. I'm trying to think of more examples. Happened a lot. Like, I'm trying to think of non-StarCraft build order strategy examples, because I just have like way too many of those, and I'm trying to Do something that is more useful and relatable. Yeah, but just like Day9 said, that strategy sucked, and I'm like, I don't think that. What? I really want this specific one
I'll find it.
to leave my hand. Boris says, I usually side you on this kind of thing, but I do recall you saying something along the lines, if I would never ask to be on the podcast, that's his thing. If he was to invite me, I'd be happy to, but that's not the way things like this work at all. But see, that's where the misinterpretation comes in, because unless someone can find evidence of me saying that, which would shock the shit out of me, because I try to speak very deliberately, what I said was I'd be happy to talk to him about it, right? I'd be happy to talk to him.
It.
I think I want the 4-3 life. But that's the thing, what's interesting is it was literally a completely innocent mistake. Is the innocent mistake what? Oh shit, that actually is. It's the hard counter right there, man. I guess I just keep digging, huh? Stonehill, let's go! Someone can find exactly where I did say that, then I totally fucked up. But I'm nearly certain, I'm going to say 95%, that I'd say I'd be happy to talk to him about it, right? Not that I would agree to go on it, I would just talk to him. Which is a completely reasonable thing to say, so Stan would be happy to talk to him about it, which I'm interpreting as he would agree to do it if that happened. We have a little bit of a conundrum. This is the weirdest problem situation I have ever been in related to. Having imps on the board. These sorts of things would happen, where a player would do a strategy in StarCraft, and I would say, ooh, I don't know if I like that strategy here. And someone would hear, Day9 doesn't like that strategy, period. It's very, very different things, right? And you might go, oh yeah, it was no big deal. Oh yeah, sure, makes sense, Sean, it's fine, but like what, so what, right? So what? Well, the so what that is significant to me about this is that I would have things in StarCraft happen where I'd say, I don't know if I like the strategy here. And then someone would come to me and say, oh my god, did you hear Day9 says that he doesn't like that strategy, but that's a really common strategy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And my broad answer would be like, well, me saying that just like didn't happen. You know, it's like really interesting to see the way that those disconnects wind up sort of panning out. I think I do life tap here. Oh, Kengar Lurktar.
The truth is in here.
That's fine. Question says, do you think in this case misinterpretation could be due to the difference in I will talk with him and the intended implication of talk with him about the show, and the received implication of I will talk with him on the show? I think that I would... Oh god, I really...
I'll find it. I'll find it.
You haste Jaraxxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion!
I could have just spelled my doom here, but alright. I think that if you hear it, it's important to go, oh, he could be agreeing to it, but I'm not 100% certain. It's one of those things where if he has XQ, they just like lose the whole game immediately, huh? It's one of those things where if there's multiple ways to understand something, you can't just pick one and say, oh, he definitely meant that, you know what I mean? This all sucks. Alright, I think we're losing this. I think we're losing this. Dude, that Baron Geddon murdered us, man. That absolutely destroyed me. We're getting banana doomed, man. That's actually great if he wants to do that. I'd be happy to accept a little more of that. Ugh. So Scooper Netherlands says, but many people have been conditioned to hear, I'll talk to him and have it mean a specific thing, right? Like, from their perspective, it means one thing, and in this case, 100% chance of miscommunication. Totally. Like, again, it's totally reasonable, innocent, just like, oh, I heard a thing, and then I went and did it. But this is how it spirals way away from you, and you have, like, no control. We lost. I could have maybe won, but the Baron Geddon tech was... Well, at least with this construction, we're actually winning games. We had a win streak there for a moment. I think it's very bold to say it is literally always your fault if you misinterpret something, period. Or if a miscommunication happened, that's on you, not me, it's on you, period. Done. Wait, so Borsty I think actually found the video of me saying it. Let's see if I'm totally fucking wrong, right? Let's see if I'm literally totally fucking wrong. So at 48 minutes and 30 seconds, did I say that? Oh shit, let's see if I fucked up. Let's see if Sean fucked up. Here we go, here we go. I may have fucked up, it's totally true. We may have done it, let's listen to me. I actually like this, so I'll keep it like this. Pandaria says there's a request on Dota Reddit for you to go on PBD's podcast show. Will you do it? Well, I mean, if he invites me, I will accept, but... Why the fuck did I misremember that? That's the clearest thing in the entire world. How the hell did I misremember that? Listen to this. Listen to how abundantly clear this fucking is. Listen to how abundantly clear that is. Man, I fucked up bad. Woo-wee! But I don't think podcasts work the other way, where someone suggests and then, damn, I fucked up. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. If you're like, well, wait, you said, oh, shit, I didn't even run this thing out. Let's see here. Look at that. Because I think in the second half, I remember very distinctly trying to clarify that specific thing. Trying to say, I don't think I play this here. I remember trying to clarify, like, dude, he's got to talk to me, not me going out and talking to him. Damn, I'm trying to think of how the fuck my brain assembled that shit. Clear as day. So in this particular case, literally just misremembered. I hope I gave myself enough room. I hope I didn't say I 100% never said that. I think that my core point still stands, which is that
The end is coming!
you say one thing, and people hear another thing, and that spirals out of control. And it's a really weird and odd thing to be on the receiving end of. And I think I'd pass. I think we are okay here. Hey, we got a hex out of it. Hope we gave us enough room on that one. Hope we did. So I'm gonna need to do some aggressive clearing. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Discarding Jiraxis is always painful. Alright, that's good. It's so weird. It's so weird. We're gonna edit this Dota comment then. We gotta do some due diligence. So weird. So let me revise my point. And actually, let me make a different point that is super significant. So I'm gonna play this.
The truth is in here.
Yay, that's the good one to keep. The point is, I spent, we'll say, 5 minutes talking to that guy. Right? Talking to the person who said, hey, are you gonna go on PBD's podcast? Why don't you go on his podcast, right? And I said, well, he needs to reach out to me. I spent a long time focusing on things like, he needs to ask me. I don't get to ask him, and we will wait until he asks me to do that. And in there was a snippet where I said, well, if he asks me, I will accept, but I'm not gonna reach out to him. And in my head, I'm focusing on, I hope he doesn't have bloodlust. In my head, I'm focusing on the idea that he needs to reach out to me. And if you look at that 5-minute chunk of time, like 95% of it is focused on that idea. But that one phrase, people are like, boom, that, and it gets huge. Like, totally out of your fucking control. I think I actually have to Twisting Nether here, which sucks. Okay, well then this is okay. We are okay. Okay, we are okay. That's a great outcome for us. I'm not gonna run this, I don't want to discard any of these. This one of the Zavos is actually significant on the ground here. And he mills a thing from below.
You are not the boss of me.
Is someone injured?
Okay. This is not actually that intimidating of a board. So I think we just hit this guy right here.
I can't do that.
Come on. And I think we just chill. We don't really life tap anyone. Want a thing. Alright. We haven't taken a break in a while. Should get some coffee. Is there a reason you're not reviewing the ways you could have played turns? In what way? In what sense? I mean, I'm not talking about my turns as much because I'm just spending more time chatting about varying topics. Although I do think we finally have a slightly above 50% win rate. Warlock. I'm sorry, Despy, I gotta move you because you're opening the window up. Oh yeah, I'm just because I can only talk about one thing at one time. That's all. So in short, no reason.
Gul'dan versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Your soul
Okay.
shall be
I
mine.
think we do keep the Lucari. I think we keep everything. When we keep everything, we Lucari sacrifice, then we're going to Malchezaar's Imp, and we're going to shoot other things. I think we're going to keep the Imp, we're going to shoot the other things, we're going to chill. Because he might swashbuckle us right away, we're just going to shoot him. I think if we wait till turn 3, we can, like, Imp, Librarian, and Soulfire.
Hey, do you want to buy a funnel cake?
Okay, so this is okay. When you draw a card and your hand is full, that doesn't count as a discard, right? Because that would cause a loop of doom. I actually don't know. I think if you burn a card, that's considered burning a card.
You are not the boss.
Not Soulfire?
In here.
Malchezaar's Imp is the all-star of this deck, dude. The 2 Mortal Coils are amazing cards to get rid of. That's so good. Let's see, what's Zendowski talking about?
This guy's toast.
So I think I want to just do this and run out this guy. Turn 5 Doomgord, hopefully Zavas. Oh my god, you hear they're deprecating Microsoft Paint? That sucks, man. I'm gonna miss Microsoft Paint forever.
I wonder.
Oh, they're not getting rid of it? Aren't they deprecating it, more precisely? Aren't they just deprecating support for it? I was nearly certain that there was like something official that said that it was out and it was gone. Okay, nice. Ermigerd, Curled Blurred. Alright.
You're in trouble now.
There's not update. Okay, so it's just being deprecated. Which is an awesome word, which means we just let it die. AKA we just like walk away again.
I'm in charge now.
I'm actually really happy with that outcome, if he's, especially if he goes into face, right?
As the master wishes.
Kind of wish we had one more Discardaroo card here. Yeah, Borsty, I completely agree. I use MS Paint for shit all the time. Please be a 10 mana spell. So I'm probably gonna be Siphon Souling. I like this build the best thus far.
Total corruption, total power!
There's a lot of Warlock cards I'm not expecting to deal with here. Now if we just rip Twisting Nether off the top, that will not only be awesome, but it will also be impossible. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hope he can't deal any damage. Hooray. Alright, I'm going to play one or two more, and then I'm actually going to take a slightly extended break because my little legs are tired. What else is going on in the world that's interesting? What's happening here? Look at that wait time get updated as I'm hovering. Is there no one to match up against the Lakari Sacrifice power? Maybe we'll just break right now. We're against Fidra.
For Doomhammer.
I want to have the world's best Lakari Sacrifice deck, which means if I have a deck that's like, okay. If we get to rank 10 with a Lakari Sacrifice Warlock today, we will have done it. Alright, I need to life tap a lot until we get the imp coming. Bloodsail Corsair. I'm in charge now. Alright, that's fine. Unless he coins it out, in which case it's not fine. I don't like that in the slightest. I'm still gonna life tap. Try to go a little deeper here. Alright, so he is a little aggro donk. Alright, this is why we save stuff. Okay. You know, I should have played the Darkshire Librarian instead. I think that's a better play. But I'm going to save the other Soulfire. Even though I could obviously shred it out. Tombsayer would be nice. This could be good, this could be bad. It's a little painful. Those are two pretty good cards. Ah.
The truth is in here.
I just don't want him to heal. I want to actually, like, punch him down in a turn. God damn it! Fuck. Trade a dude. Alright, trades a dude. Well, I'm still running Siphon Soul. Oh my god, that's painful. Oof.
I'll find it.
The end is coming!
The truth is in here.
It's... Oof. We always have Twisting Nether. I'll miss you, Twisting Nether. Okay, Draxus is cool too. Alright, good thing I'm running Eater of Secrets. Dude, I gotta say, Eater of Secrets, so often we have not been against a mage today. Ugh. I think we need precisely Twisting Nether. Siphon Soul, I guess, works as well. Okay. Last another turn. Maybe. Alright, we're switching decks. Screw this Lucari sacrifice shit for now. I've never played against a mage when I have Eater of Secrets in my deck. I've never done it. It's never happened to me. Never seen a mage. Alright. What potentially good deck are we going to make right now? Fat Druid. Kind of like the fat one. Fat Druid's a pretty fun deck. Kind of like fat Druid. Yeah, probably the fat one. Probably the fat one. We're gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Actually, a slightly longer break. We're gonna do it in 5 minutes, dude. 5 minutes.